welcome to the first video of my channel. So today I'm just going to be driving you through the entire storyline of World War II. And now remember guys, I'm not trying to encourage any of these war stuff. Remember, the only reason I'm doing this is so that all the people out there, all the history peeps get an idea of exactly what this war is about. It's a very bloody war and that's terrible. Many people have lost their lives in this, and I really hope that you can get an idea of just how bad it was. So in the future, this doesn't happen to humanity ever again. Okay guys, so I've worked really hard on this, so let's get started. Hope you enjoy the video. Italy had been on the winner's side in World War I, and they hoped that they were going to get a lot out of it. But in the end, they only got a little, and they felt cheated. On top of that, a bad economy and weak governments meant that the Italian people were quite unhappy. So when Mussolini came along and said that he could fix everything, his fascist movement gained a lot of support. In 1922, Mussolini went to the king and was like, "Make me the king or I'll overthrow you." And the king was like, "Yeah, you? And what army?" "This army!" Fair enough. Then Mussolini went about establishing a dictatorship with him at the center. Hitler had been a soldier during World War I, and he was really patriotic. Soon, his popularity grew and grew, and then he launched a raid on Berlin. Then he got arrested. But his popularity kept growing, and eventually the president made Hitler chancellor. Italy launches a policy of colonial expansion. Its armies invade Abyssinia, an independent nation and a part of the League of Nations. Even after occupying its capital, Italian forces faced continuous resistance, and the exiled emperor of Abyssinia would never sign an armistice. In Spain, a civil war pits Republicans against the nationalists of General Francisco Franco, who had the military support of Italy and Germany. This leads to Germany and Italy becoming allies by forming the Rome-Berlin Axis. This is also when Germany and Japan became allies. Back then, Korea and northern China was a part of Japan, which made them much more powerful than today. Japan invaded Manchuria a few years prior, and they were about to invade the rest of China, because China was in the middle of a civil war. In 1937, Japanese soldiers marched into China, creating a massacre. Back in Europe, German forces take Austria. Hitler then takes Sudetenland, which is a part of Czechoslovakia, but then, not following the contract, takes the rest of modern-day Czechia. Then Germany makes Slovakia a puppet state and makes Hungary an ally. This is also when Abyssinia was taken by Italy. Italy wanted to control the entrance to the Adriatic Sea, so they took Albania. Back to Japan. Japanese forces sweep through Beijing and Shanghai. Then they advance through the Yangtze Valley. In Europe, the Allies warned the Germans, saying that if they invade Poland, it would mean all-out war. Germany comes up with a clever plan. It allies with Russia, which is now the USSR. The Allied forces could not invade Germany because Germany had Russia as an ally. Germany invades the west side of Poland by blitzkrieging, and the Soviet Union invades the east in a conventional manner. In Russia, Finland refuses to renegotiate their borders. Russia takes this as a threat to Leningrad, which is a city close to the border. Russia begins the invasion of Finland. And despite Russia being many times bigger than Finland, it faces a lot of resistance and struggles to invade it. Eventually, though, Finland gives in and pushes its borders back. The Winter War was a very bloody war for Russia, and Hitler noted it down because he wanted to invade the USSR very soon.